Hi everyone, if you are finding this content helpful and want to dive deeper into the course, make sure to check out the entire course available on Udemy. By purchasing the course, you will get access to the course content, downloadable resources, and exclusive material to help you master developing this app using Flutter and Firebase. The link is in the description below.
Now let's implement the browse screen. So here we do have browse, here we do have grocery. So we will do a little bit of changes here. Instead of browse, we will go with category here, and here we will be having the browse screen. So we will head over to bottom navigation bar, and we will just cut this one, paste here, and instead of grocery, we will go with category. And here it's going to be boxes stash, and let's save it. And here we are in category, and here we are in browse. Inside browse screen, here we will go with a text field for search to search for food, and here we'll list down all of the food items. So let's go to browse. So it was basically grocery screen, so we'll rename it to browse. So at first we have to rename the browse screen to category screen. Let's rename to category screen, and here also we will rename it to category screen. And copy this one, go with global search, and here we'll replace it with category screen and replace all. Let's copy this one and paste here. We'll do the same, paste here, and we are good. Now we have to go to grocery, and here we will rename it to browse screen. And here it's going to be renamed to browse screen. So inside browse screen, we will go with a scaffold, but we do need to wrap this scaffold with safe area. So we'll wrap it widget, and we will wrap it with safe area. So here we are in scaffold, we'll go with app bar. Here we'll go with preferred size. Size is going to be 100.w, and the next it's going to be 12.h. We'll import sizer, and we are good. Now the child is going to be a container, not a container, basically it's going to be a padding. Edge insets dot all, we will go with symmetric, not all. Horizontal, let's go for 3.w, and vertical we will go with 1.h. And next we will go with child, and it's going to be a text field. Copy this parameter and go for global search, and okay, let's save this one. We have the text field here in auth screen, mobile screen, and we will copy the text field from mobile login screen and move back to our previous screen, that is browse screen. And here inside text field, we will paste the entire thing. We will import whatever necessary. And here we have to go with a text reading controller, and it's going to be search food controller equals text editing controller. Now we have to do some changes. We have to move the child, and here it's going to be search food controller. Let's save it and let's have a look. Okay, we have this beautiful text field here. Now we will remove this hint text and make it search food. Let's save it, and it's good now. So we will go to restaurant provider screen, not restaurant provider screen, restaurant provider. And here we will create a list of food model. And it's going to be search food equals an empty list. Here we will go with a function, and it's going to be search food items. We will pass a string, and it's going to be food name. And inside of it, we will go with for bar data in food. If data dot name dot two lowercase dot contains food name dot two lowercase, then we will add the data. So we'll go with searched food dot add food. It's going to be data. And at last, we want to notify listeners. Okay, we are good now. So another thing which we want to add up here is that default search food. So by default, the search food should be equal to food. Okay, so we'll go with search food equals food. Notify listeners. So by default, the search food list will contain all of the food. So we will head back to browse screen. Here we will minimize the app bar, and in the body we will remove this center and instead go with consumer. And we will go with context, restaurant provider, child. And here we will initialize this consumer to restaurant provider. And here we will go with if restaurant provider dot search food dot is empty, then return center child text, and it's going to be no food found. We will go with style app text style. Let's go for 14 bold dot copy with color gray. And at last we will add a semicolon. Else we want to go with return list view dot builder context index, and it will return. So we will just go with the home screen thing only. That is not the home screen. Basically, we will go with particular restaurant screen. And here I think so we do have this list view builder. So let's copy this list view builder. Copy this one, go back to browse screen, and here just paste the entire thing. We will go at the top. Here we have to import the food model, and it's going to be there is a typo here. It's going to be search food of index. Now we have to do a little bit of changes here. In the text field, we will go with on change, and here it's going to be value, and we will call the function context.read restaurant provider dot search food items, and here we'll go with value dot trim. Now let's save it. So we do have pizzas, so let's search for pizza, and here we do have the pizzas. Okay, we do have some errors. So here we do have the list view builder, and the item count, it should be restaurant provider dot search food dot length. Let's save it. Okay, so basically it returns all of the pizza thing. Now let's look for biryani. Okay, here we do have the biryani. Okay, so it's adding up the entire thing, but it's not refreshing. So we have to go back to the function. So before adding up, we do need to search food items. So it's adding up, but we do need to remove the data also. So we'll go with searched food equals empty list, notify listeners. Let's save it. Let's come back here. If we go with biryani, here we do have the biryani. So we'll go with biryani. And as you can see, only biryanis are here. And if we go with pizza, so, so we don't have the name pizza here, so it's not showing us. Let's go with onion. Okay, on typing onion, it just gives us the onion pizza. Okay, it's working good.
Hi everyone, if you are finding this content helpful and want to dive deeper into the course, make sure to check out the entire course available on Udemy. By purchasing the course, you will get access to the course content, downloadable resources, and exclusive material to help you master developing this app using Flutter and Firebase. The link is in the description below.